On a chilly Christmas Eve in 1945, while most families were celebrating the holiday, tragedy struck the Sodder family in the small town of Fayetteville, West Virginia. George and Jennie Sodder, along with 9 of their 10 children, were asleep when a fire broke out in their home around 1 a.m. But when the flames finally died down, a horrifying mystery began to unravel. 5 of the Sodder children had vanished without a trace. George and Jennie, along with 4 of their children, managed to escape the inferno, but the 5 youngest children, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jennie, and Betty, were never seen again. Desperate, George tried to reach the children's window, but their ladder was missing from its usual spot. He tried to start his truck to use it as a makeshift ladder, but strangely, it wouldn't start. Meanwhile, Jennie attempted to call the fire department, but found that the phone line had been cut. When firefighters finally arrived, hours later, they found no remains of the children in the ashes. Experts claimed that if the children had perished in the fire, at least bones or teeth would have been found. But there was nothing. The official investigation concluded the fire was caused by faulty wiring. However, the Sodders were not convinced. Over the years, strange clues began to emerge. A witness reported seeing someone with a block and tackle used for removing car engines near the house on the night of the fire. Another reported seeing the missing children in a car that sped away from the house. Later, Jennie received a photograph in the mail of a young man with a striking resemblance to her missing son Louis, along with a cryptic note. But despite these clues, no trace of the children was ever found. Rumors began to swirl. Some believed the children had been kidnapped by the mafia, with whom George, an outspoken Italian immigrant, had clashed. Despite countless searches, appeals for information, and even a billboard erected by the Sodder family, the fate of the 5 children remains a mystery. George and Jennie Sodder never gave up hope, spending the rest of their lives searching for answers. To this day, more than 75 years later, the disappearance of the Sodder children continues to baffle investigators and haunt those who hear their story. Was it a tragic accident? Or something more sinister? The truth may never be known, but one thing is certain. This is a mystery that refuses to be forgotten.